Hello all, in this video I am going to show a demo of how to create multi-sig accounts and how to create transactions, sign and broadcast transactions using Resolute. First head over to resolute.vitwit.com. On the landing page we need to connect wallet, so I'll click on connect wallet. There are 4 wallet options available and make sure that the wallet you want to use is installed on your browser. I'm going to use Kepler wallet for this demo. I'll click on Kepler wallet. Now the wallet will ask for the approval of the networks that are supported on Resolute. If you're using Resolute for the first time, then you will be asked for this approval. Once approved, we'll be redirected to the overview page where we can find all the assets that are available on our wallet. Now for this demo I'm going to use Passage Network. In order to do a multi-sig transactions or create multi-sig accounts, we need to head over to the multi-sig page and click on multi-sig. Here it is asking to select a network. I'll select Passage, and here it is asking for the verifying of the ownership. I'll click on verify ownership. This is a off-chain verification process and this is completely off-chain and it doesn't charge any fee. So once approved, we'll be redirected to the multisig dashboard where we can find the multisig accounts in which we are part of, or we can create multisig accounts. Right now there are no multisig accounts. I'll create one. I'll click on create multisig. Here we need to provide the multisig account name. I'll say multisig demo, and now we need to add the members. By default the current logged in wallet is added by default, the pub key, and now we need to add other members. We can either use the address or the pub key. If pub key is available, we can click on use pub key and enter the pub key, and if address is there, we can give the address. So if address is given, the pub key will be fetched from the chain, and if pub key is not found on the chain, we'll be prompted to enter pub key manually. Right now I'm having pub key, so I'll click on use pub key and I'll enter the pub key. So the second account which I am going to use, I've logged it to that account on different browser. So this is different browser and different account. So I'll copy this pub key and I'll paste that. I'll add one more member. For this also I'll use pub key. Done. So there are 3 members in this particular account which we are going to create now. We can even delete using this button. Next we need to provide the threshold. So there are 3 members in this one multisig account, so the maximum threshold is 3. I'm going to provide threshold as 2. It means for any transactions 2 members need to sign in order to broadcast that transaction. I'll click on create. Now that the multisig account is created successfully, so here we can see that, and for every multisig account we can view that using a link. So I'll open this in a new tab. We can find the link. So this is the multisig account address, so we can share this particular link with any member so they can directly open this and do the actions. So this is how a particular multisig account looks like. In this we can see the multisig account address and the amount that is taken from this account and the available tokens. So right now there are no tokens available on this account, so I'll copy this multisig address and I'll send some tokens to this. In order to do that, I'll head over to the transfers page. So here I'll paste that address. This is the multisig account address. I'll enter the amount. I'm sending one passage token. Click on send. Approve. It's loading. Yeah, we have successfully sent one passage token to that multisig account. Now I'll open this. This is a multisig account. If I refresh, I can see one passage token is available on this multisig account. Now we can create transaction. So in order to create transaction, we need to click on create transaction button. Here this is a transaction builder. So here we can add multiple messages into single transaction. Here I can select the message. There are four message options that are available. So you can select the message. This is the sender address. By default it is selected. Now I'll provide a recipient address. So for that I'll take this address. Now we need to enter the amount. Then click on add. So that particular transaction will be, that particular message will be added into this transaction. Now again, if I click on add again it will be added. So in this way we can add multiple messages over here. So we can even delete. I'll click on this cancel button. We can delete that. I'll add one more message of delegate. So I'll select the validator. I'll provide the amount. I'll add. We can add multiple messages of this sort. Now memo is optional. And I'll click on create. Transaction is created successfully and we can find that over here. In order to view the messages that are present in the transaction, click on this. You can see there is one send message and one delegate message. Next thing is we need to sign the transaction. We can even view the raw format of that transaction. This is raw format. Using click on this raw button. Now I'll sign this transaction. Will be asked for the approval from the wallet. So there are two messages in this transaction. I'll approve. We have successfully signed this particular transaction. So here we can see 1 by 3. It means there are 3 members in this multisig account and 1 member have signed, and the threshold required is 2. So it means one more member need to sign in order to broadcast this transaction. So as I said, I've logged into one account on different browser. So here I'll head over to Multisig. Here I can find, yeah, so I've added this particular pub key while creating the Multisig account, which is why I can find the Multisig account here. Now I'll click over here. Yeah, so we can see all the details. So there is one transaction. Again I'll sign. Click on sign. Approve. We have successfully signed. So 2 by 3 signed. So the threshold is reached. It means we can broadcast this transaction. So now I'll click on broadcast. So yeah, it is broadcasted successfully. I'll click on completed transactions and we can see the transaction is successful. So I'll show the messages. So send transaction and delegate transaction. It is successful. If I click on this, we'll head over to MinScan. So we can see. So this is how we can create transactions and we can broadcast using Resolute. So yeah, here again, this is another account. Here if I refresh, I'll head over to the completed transactions. Here also we can see that the transaction is completed successfully. This is how we can create multisig account and create transactions, sign and broadcast transactions using Resolute. Thank you.